Last year we saw the release of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the fifth and final Indiana Jones adventure. Sadly, it underperformed in theaters, but I for one loved it. So of course I had to get the soundtrack. Maestro John Williams said it was his final soundtrack, he was retiring, but then afterwards he dropped a few hints that it may or may not be his final project. We'll see. I sure hope the Maestro has some tricks up his sleeve and that he'll live to be, well, let's say 110. He can't pass away, he's too good. The soundtrack was only available on the Disney Emporium American website, so I had to resort once more to my good friend Lauren, the American, to import the record for me, because otherwise I would pay an arm and a leg in customs and shipping and handling. So here it is. Let's open it up and let's see what's inside. Wow, check it out. Gorgeous cover art. No Drew Struzan, but still a very good piece. It's a lovely gatefold. Wow. Yeah, no text, just photos from the movie, images. Is there any liner notes on the inside? Oh, wow. This was my favorite photo from the movie. This was a pre-release. This was the first footage or the first image they dropped prior to release. Is there anything else on the second record? And here are the credits. This artwork is repeated on both records. So, is this really the final John Williams soundtrack? Let's hope not. But for now, let's put it on the turntable and listen to Maestro John Williams in action. I wanted to offer our audience a blast from the start. Indy in 1944 battling Nazis in an elaborate set piece. As director, I do my best to channel Stephen. Harrison would bite off portraying himself 25 years younger, and John set out to write a fresh and brawny Golden Age score. Listen to track 3, that's Germany 1944. But when the prologue ends, I thought our film should crash into the present, or at least Indy's present in 1969. I wanted to find Indy older, out of place in a time of moon landings, modernism and upheaval. Indy's whip sits in a bag under the bed. Bad and good are not so clear anymore, and swashbuckling heroes are out of fashion. The Maestro and I wondered, would Indy's classic march have place in this new reality? We resolved it did not, at least until Indy earned it again. John wrote a score that comes full circle. It starts in symphonic splendor, retreats to something less familiar, and then roars back to life, asserting optimism in a new age. How does one do that? This sumptuous album is John's answer. You will hear brand new compositions, John's lush romantic Helena's theme, track 2 and recurring throughout, mysterious music for the relic Our Heroes Chase, and new dog compositions for the eternal forces that oppose them. Then, as our iconic hero finds his mojo, John boldly reasserts the melodies we all cherish. When I was 13, I'd sit in my room listening to John's work. Little did I know I'd get the chance to befriend and collaborate with him, and to discover that this legendary genius has not only served as cinema's preeminent composer and the worldwide ambassador for orchestral music, but also happens to be one of the most charming and inspiring humans I've ever had the pleasure to meet. James Mangold. Well, that's a beautiful text. And I agree. I also sat in my room at age 13 and upwards to listen to John Williams.